Dusty Futon Podcast is a product of the Dusty Futon LLC and Dusty Futon Productions. Go to dustyfuton.com for more information. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Dusty Futon. Big John here with Spicy Kim, and we're going to be talking to Southern Rain. I've personally known these guys for a couple of years now. Most of them have played in multiple bands together, including a Lynyrd Skynyrd cover band, where they got to actually play with the original Lynyrd Skynyrd drummer. It was really freaking awesome. There's a lot of cool stuff going on, including the CD release party happening Saturday, May 26th at the Ramona Main Stage. And this episode is brought to you by Backstage360.com, the musician's media. The Dusty Futon is a musician's podcast bringing you the raw musician and what they bring to the table. Backstage360.com works hard to bring you even more with creative write-ups, professional interviews, and stunning photography. Full disclosure, I do contribute write-ups and reviews and conduct interviews for them occasionally. Backstage360.com also assists with the promotion of events, products, tours, new music, and they provide an overall insider's peek into the impedimenta of the backstage. Backstage360.com, they truly are the musician's media. And on this episode, we feature 3 of the tracks from that brand new CD. Now, the band had asked me to MC the event, and when we recorded this episode, it completely spaced my mind because I was so tired. But I will be there on May 26th to host and MC this event. So come on out, check it out. If you're one of the first 100 people, you get a free CD. So get your tickets now. Come out and say hi to the band and shake their hand for making some freaking awesome music. And right now, in this episode, let's listen in as we debut 3 of these tracks from the upcoming CD by Southern Rain.
It's the little things.
Check, check. There I am. Check, check.
Yeah. Got you now.
1, 2. Yep. Don't get too close.
You don't want me right up here.
Oh, you guys are so cute.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Don't be afraid to get it. Check.
Just get all up in it, you know.
Check. 1, 2. Check.
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 He's like, I don't know. I can't hear.
Stay where you're at.
No, he needs it.
Check.
Oh, okay.
Check. Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
That's damn good if you ask me.
Ta-da.
All right, so we got 3 people on headphones.
We do. Lucky to have him. Happy to have him.
All right, so we have Southern Rain in studio right here, and you guys are relatively new on the scene, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about the formation. How'd you guys get together?
Well, it's been a long road. First, we had a group of guys, the original group of guys together, and it just kind of fell apart. And Jeff decided to step in on drums, and then Eric on guitar, and then David on keys.
Nice. So how did you guys kind of play together out there? Because you're in a few bands, aren't you?
Now I'm just in this band.
Okay.
Right on.
My priority right now.
That's nice. That's nice.
Really cool.
And you guys have been hitting it pretty hard. You've already got an album ready to go, or is it already out? I'm sorry.
It's ready to go. The release date is May 26th.
That's right. Okay. So, and we're doing the CD. I'm sorry. Having a brain fart here because you have your CD release party on the 29th.
26th, yeah.
Ramona Main Stage. Right?
I guess I am burnt out. Eric, you called it right away. Oh, geez.
You're welcome.
Now you guys are kind of a heavy Southern rock influenced band. So tell me, Travis, right?
Trevor.
I did that again.
Oh my God! You know what?
You know what?
That was
My
Trevor.
son's name is Travis, so
Okay.
I'm
Oh, you're
used
right
to
there.
hearing it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the wifey's screaming, Travis.
Yeah.
So
I could dig it.
you look the part. Like you look like a just a hometown Southern boy ready to twang on his guitar.
Swig
rock.
some whiskey.
Hillbilly.
I forgot my whiskey today, actually.
Oh, but you got the beer, you got the brown bottle, so
Yeah.
you got the look going right now, the nice long beard and the trucker hat. So tell me, where's all that influence come from?
I'm out of Memphis County, which is actually in Arkansas,
Okay.
West Memphis area, and I grew up listening to all the old blues guys, and of course Skynyrd and Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Clapton, all that stuff. And it just, Southern rock was part of my roots. Grew up in the South, obviously. And it's just, I can't kick it. I gotta keep doing it, It's a habit.
What got you into music?
Well, my grandfather played guitar, and my mother as well. And when I was about 4 years old, she showed me 4 chords, and I just
this
went
is all
at
you
it.
ever need to know.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, the G chord, the E minor, the C, and the D.
Yep, that's it. You play almost any song ever written.
Yeah. And then, growing up around a piano as well, I tinkered on that.
Super cool.
Have you gotten any formal education in music at all?
No, the only class I ever took in high school was a guitar class, and I actually helped teach it.
Not surprised.
So by high school, you were already playing like crazy.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you picked up your first guitar?
4. It was my dad's
Did he
guitar.
already say that? And
He did. He did, Big John.
My own guitar, I would say about 7 or 8.
Okay.
Wasn't that when you threw it on the bonfire?
No, I missed, luckily.
Oh, God dang it.
And who's that on the mic?
Mel, the bass player guy.
Mel, the bass player guy. Now, I've had a few
Rock
run-ins with
on.
Mel in the past.
Yeah, he didn't mention it, but Trevor and I and Eric are kind of remnants of the old Skynyrds, Innyrds that
Yes.
had been around for a while. That's
Yeah.
where we met.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, I remember,
Now I get it.
and that I was going to eventually lead into that because Mel and Travis. I mean,
I saw your
Trevor.
note. I saw your note.
Let's just go with Travis.
He's Travis 2.0.
Travis 2.0.
Yeah.
He's the Travis maker.
We're just going to go there.
Anyway, so well, now I don't even know your
We
real
don't know.
Trevor.
That's like my second co-host. I should know that name too.
And I kept calling him Tyler, by the way.
I know
Just-
that we have too many T's. It's the T's I have a problem with.
we don't have a problem.
So, that's true. Okay, so Trevor and Mel B.
If that's your real name.
Is that your real name?
It might be.
You guys,
Just throwing it down.
you guys had a really interesting experience a couple years ago with Skynyrd Innyrds.
Yeah.
Where you got the opportunity to play with one of the original Leonard Skynyrd drummers.
Yes, Artemis Pyle.
Yes.
Thanks to Eric.
Wait, and his name's
Yeah.
Artemis?
That's not a big deal for a bass player at all to be playing with the drummer of Leonard.
Nothing's a big deal for you, Mel.
You don't want to lock into that guy, right?
Nothing's a big deal for Mel. Mel's just like up on stage.
I'm
he's
like, just
slapping up there.
whatever. I just
Down
want to
the
go
rocket.
home and go to bed. Just get through this.
Just another night on, our.
What's that?
Tell him when you talked to him on the phone that time.
Oh yeah, Eric. He's also here. He comes over to my house because
Eric.
we put an ad out. We needed a guitar player to fill up
Craigslist
the
or
lineup.
Tender?
And
What?
Craigslist.
yeah, Craigslist.
Just asking.
We have 2 really good Craigslist stories actually.
Oh, wow.
Surprisingly enough.
Yeah.
Eric shows
That's
up.
how I ended up here. It's crazy.
And we're talking about him joining up with us and stuff. And he looks at me. He goes, "You want to talk to Artemis Pyle?" I'm like, I guess so. And he calls him up, and Artemis didn't know me from Adam, still doesn't really, but ended up talking to me for about 45 minutes. And yeah, I want to come out there and yada yada. And that's kind of what set up that whole thing. So.
Yeah, and it's almost like a chance thing, and it was just. I remember talking to you about it.
Perfect.
How long was it? 2 years ago?
Yeah, about 2 years ago, yeah.
And you were just like all smiles the entire night. Like it was so insane. Like from the moment,
to be happy
like, the way you are right now, that
Yeah.
smile, you carried that. It was like a freaking permagrin, like a guy who got
Yeah.
laid for the first time. It was insane.
Yeah, that was a surreal moment.
So was that.
Like I just peppered you with all these just to get you blushing.
Yeah, that was an epic moment, and I think all of our lives being on stage with a guy like that,
Yeah.
He's a great guy. He's a crazy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a
Yeah, he's a good
13-year-old
guy.
kid, looking at the record album and listening to the music, idolizing all those guys, and then all of a sudden you're playing with them, and it's just weird. That's all you can say.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
The one question I wanted to ask him that I didn't was, are you going to go on stage with those cut-off jean shorts and those knee-high striped socks?
Oh, those
Come
are
on.
the fucking best. I have knee-high striped socks, and I don't have cutoff
Well,
shorts.
you're
but you know
a
what?
woman. You can get away with almost anything.
You know what?
Guys.
At least he wasn't in dolphin shorts. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Well, let's take a listen to one of your tracks. You gave me 3 tracks, and I can't get this thing to do what I want it to do. Okay, we're gonna take
I
a
don't
listen to. Now I got to pay rights for that.
Oh shit! Sorry, babe.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oy.
So, okay, we're gonna listen to this first song, "Life Ain't Giving Me Much." What album is that off of?
That's off of our first and only album so far.
Okay.
It's the one.
You know,
The one.
I haven't even really
Hey,
decided
Jeff.
what the name of the album's going to be.
We got Mel over
Okay,
there.
so this is this is the new stuff.
Yes.
This is the stuff that
It's
hasn't
the
been
stuff.
released yet.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
the stuff. It's
So
the
this
shit.
is and you don't have a name for the album yet.
Not yet. I'm going between a couple different titles,
Okay.
so
Okay.
we'll see.
All right. Well, this is
Work in
one of the
progress.
tracks off of the unnamed album by Southern Rain called "Life Ain't Giving Me Much."
I love how everyone's just like, in it.
You know, that's what's great about these bands. They're just look at it. They're just like sitting around drinking. That's the style of the music.
Oh, yeah.
Been on this highway now for too long as life passed me by. Just ready to get where I'm going. I'm bound to have a real good time. Oh yeah. My friends say I can't get enough. By the time I step out of this rut, oh yeah, stand there driving me mad, just trying to keep my head afloat. It's like being freezing cold and you just got mud for your coat.
And here's some keys in there.
Oh, yeah.
Keys. Yeah.
Definitely keys.
keyboard.
Every song.
Awesome. Thank
Boogie woogie piano.
Nice.
This man breaks a point, yeah, about to be tough.
Makes it big. You know? It makes it big. It like really.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
Here we go again.
Good job. I always love that honky tonk piano.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love it.
That's a staple in pretty much every southern rock band.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to Billy Powell.
It's proper.
Yeah, it's homage.
My friends say I can't get enough. By the time I step out of this rut, this man's breaking point, yeah, it's about to be tough. Life ain't giving me much. Oh no, no. Life ain't giving me much. Life ain't giving me much.
No, that's not the SG.
Les Paul.
That's the Les Paul? Oh, yeah, the gold Les Paul. That's right. Oh, wow. So is that going to be the lead track off the album right now?
Yeah.
You just don't know if it's the title track as well yet.
No. I got about 3 titles. We got to do some deciding on whatever the band's happy with.
Yep.
That'll be it.
Well, that Kim, you were talking about that honky tonk piano sound. Who is the piano guy?
That would be David.
David, and he's not on the mic right now. He's over there sipping his Starbucks coffee. So,
It's a really big one, too, by the way.
yeah. So I don't know if he's going to be bouncing off the walls later, but
He might.
Just might. Yeah, right?
we.
Starbucks in there, but
No, well,
Oh, car bar.
bourbon.
out of you, kid.
Nice.
Hey, they're
See,
Southern boys.
that's how you roll. That's
They're
why
Southern boys.
you never know. You never know what's in that Starbucks coffee cup. So we got someone else on headphones. I forget your name, man. I didn't do enough research this trip.
Jeff.
Jeff,
Jeff.
and you play
Drums.
the drums. That's right. Okay. So how did
I
you?
knew that, John. I knew
You
that
knew
from
that?
John. I
He's
did.
also recorded and produced the album.
That's I knew there was something unique going
Right
on
on.
with you.
Double time recording studio.
Yes.
Double time.
Give me that
recording
radio
studio.
voice. I heard it earlier.
Yeah, that
On
was
Pioneer
good.
Avenue. El Cajon, California.
So
92020.
The downside is he's only been doing it for 30 plus years.
that's
Oh,
all.
is that all?
That's all.
Yeah. Rookie.
So how'd you get hooked up with this motley crew?
They came in with a different lineup to start the album, and then
hysterical, actually.
things weren't working out with the drummer, so I just said, "Well, I'll play." And we,
Oh, poor you.
yeah, and then we started over, and
F that guy. Right?
that was about a year and a half ago, right?
Yeah.
And
Now-
he has a formal education.
Now, when
Yes.
you say, yeah, no, I know you do.
Seriously.
Now, when you say started over, did you just start over as a band, or did you start over from the ground up with the music too?
No, but they already had the songs.
Okay.
The songs were.
So it was these guys, and then
Then I
You
came
and Jen-
in,
okay.
and then so we almost had the whole album done. We had a different keyboard player back then.
Uh huh.
He left, and
is he on that song we just heard, or is it
No, this is all these guys.
cool?
on that particular song, it's that,
I'm wrong.
That
Yeah.
we
On that particular song, you're a fucking liar.
no, well we had
Gong show. Bam.
we had 4 more songs to do keys on, and we didn't have David then.
Okay.
Got
So I have an old friend who now plays for Hank Williams Jr.
Oh, that
Oh,
guy.
wow.
and that's who's playing on that track.
Who's that? Hank Williams Jr.
That guy.
That guy?
That guy.
Oh, he's definitely no Southern Rain material. I'll tell you
Does he
that.
play baseball? I don't know.
Yeah, he's that home run slugger.
But
had to go
on the
there.
day that we sent the tracks out to have him do it, that's the day David came in for an audition.
Oh wow.
And that's, and he nailed the audition. He's a great keyboard player.
So, are you at all on the album, Dave? No, you're just along for the ride. But you'll be
in
there.
his big Starbucks.
You'll see how you're hearing the songs for the first time here. So then you'll be able to see how he actually can perform it.
You know,
probably
Live it,
better.
yeah.
Probably better.
I'd say David's
Ramona
a
Manson.
blessing to this
Yeah, he's
band.
great.
He's came in, he's done nothing but play great. And you know what? He will be on the second
Get a
album.
picture of that.
You know what?
Return
The
to your
energy
picture.
too. It makes the difference when you got that energy shift, and it just.
Oh, yeah.
You're so humble, Dave.
Doesn't fit in.
It's
love that.
it's nice to where, when we're recording, we're listening to it back, and it sounds great, and we made it the best we could, but when David comes in and he starts playing it
Yeah. You
in
can
the
feel
practice
energy.
room, it's that energy level is like skyrocketed.
Well, that's the beauty about any band when you're performing. It's that everything kind of transcends and changes with the music. And no matter what type of performing artist you are, even if you're just a singer-songwriter, what you write at home or at your studio or in your bedroom or on the road, it always sounds different after about a year of performing it.
Oh, yeah.
Because you find a different groove with the energy on stage, because it's so different than your bedroom.
Oh, absolutely. I can say when I first started writing these songs, it sounded one way.
Yeah.
And the way we play it now live, it's a little bit different. I mean, everything's along the same bass line,
Of course.
but little nuances and stuff, I play a little differently, and I'm sure all of us do. But yeah, it evolves into,
Like you might drop down here instead of going up like you normally do, just because it has
Yeah.
a different energy when you're live. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Yeah.
exactly.
And those are little things that you learn as you perform and as you constantly do it. And you guys, like, there's so many different iterations that, like, between the 5 of you, you've been. I love using this word because it's accurate.
Is it a $20 word?
It's incestual.
Oh my! I guess that's like a C note. Drop right.
Anybody got a dictionary?
Yeah, no.
I just love the way that boy talks about us.
You guys transfer musicians like you're all part of the family, and it's interesting because that all
welcome.
gives you all that experience.
Yeah.
I was trying to talk over that, but I know it made it over. I
We
don't.
jacked that all up.
Yeah. But it gives you perspective of the different styles, even though it's the same Southern rock formula. Yeah. What?
Don't know what you're talking about.
No, I don't. I'm stoned, right? Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you this. Like, that was a badass song, and when you were talking about, like, you're playing the song and you're playing it over and over again, and then maybe you get different players and whatever, and it does evolve. And you start out with something, like you're sitting on your guitar just noodling around, and then you have bandmates and their input and what they see where it goes. It's an amazing collaboration.
Absolutely.
Now, an interesting thing about that song, you've already released the music video for it.
Yes.
I saw that on YouTube.
Just finished it.
Yeah. Now, that is it's all home shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so did you guys do it and produce it?
Jeff produced everything.
Okay.
He shot everything
Badass,
except for
yeah.
Eric got the sky high shots with the drone.
I did it.
Nice. You got a drone?
Killer.
It's,
can't hear you.
It's an awesome drone too.
Yeah, there's a microphone.
Did
for a
aerial
reason.
photography.
Yeah.
Killer. Plug it.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, it was fun.
Here's
It was
reaching
fun
me.
doing that.
It's always fun shooting a music video. Now, so I lost my train of thought.
Here you go. Well, I'm here. I'm here for you. I got
You know,
you.
that song is got an interesting story.
All right, well, let's hear that.
Do
I was
tell.
actually in Skynyrd's Innyrds, the Skynyrd tribute band, about 12 years ago.
It's not,
And
his
thank
beer's
you,
not even
David.
open.
Taking the alcohol away from him.
He's been holding that beer for 25 minutes.
He's had an
and nobody's
IPA
opened it.
in his hands this entire time.
I misplaced my lighter somewhere in the car, and yeah. But,
That ought to do. Oh,
Nicely
really?
done.
So, thank you.
There you go.
Thank you,
So I
Lindsay.
was,
That's
we
all.
did a short tour, and we were out. We started in Atlanta, and worked our way to St. Simons Island, Georgia, down to Jacksonville, Florida, and we did a bunch of shows out there. And I was young. I was like 22, and I was broke. I was broker than shit.
And you look
I
the
was out
exact
there,
same way you do now.
and- without the beard.
Is
Without
that
the beard.
without the beard?
Without the
I
beard.
swear to God, you probably had a beard when you came out the womb.
He's definitely got more money because he you need conditioner for that.
Yeah. So I remember being so broke, and I remember
How broke were you?
I literally had to get one of the other guys to pay for some of my meals. That's how broke I was. It was that bad, and obviously I paid him back, later. But I remember walking downtown Atlanta. We went to a Hank Jr. and
Atlanta.
Skynyrd concert, and the party was always there, bought and paid for.
Oh, well, there you have it.
I think the last of my money I spent on beer at the concert, and that was our first day out there.
Oh, shoot. Go big or go home.
Yeah,
right?
young and
Just
stupid,
start,
right? But
I can figure out how to make money.
I
You
remember
gotta start
walking
somewhere.
downtown Atlanta, and
Hot Atlanta.
and
Dude, I know some shit.
I was so broke, and I was just walking around. I was pissed off. I was,
He had no beer
hungover.
money.
I was
He had no beer
hungover.
money.
Oh no, that was all free for the band. But
Yum.
at our shows, the party was all bought and paid for. So, and I remember walking downtown all over the place for miles just by myself, and the one thing that I'll never forget was their mailboxes were painted like R2D2.
What?
All the mailboxes down there were painted like R2D2.
What?
Yeah, it was weird, but yeah, that whole trip, going all the way.
That's
Okay, so hold on a second.
That was some good shit they had down there.
That's
Yeah,
some good
right?
shit. You've gotten that beer that you
Oh, yeah.
finally took a sip of. My
Yeah.
God. Okay, relate that back to the song because I thought we were talking about the song.
The whole thing was
mailboxes
it was
now.
it was
Okay.
no that was just something I brought up just for funny. But
to get there.
how much time we got to fill? I can
We
fill
got
it all
tons of
night.
time. We got all
okay,
tons of
so
I want to get to another song soon, but keep talking.
No, I can't.
so
no, we
so
have
it's
to
just
keep
about
going.
being down and out and having a rough time, and you feel like life ain't giving you much, and you're hungover every day, and yeah,
You can't afford a Bloody Mary. So.
It's one of those
Cheers.
things. Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty much what the song's about. Just feeling like you're in a hole.
Nice.
I can dig it. Well,
You can dig the hole.
again, you're welcome.
I knew you'd be quick eventually. It's just going to come out eventually.
It started in
But up, bump.
1904.
They're like them taters.
I'd like some mustard on them taters.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just letting things evolve
Do
right now.
you guys? Okay, so in the South. So you're from the South,
Yeah.
obviously, right? And are you all from the South? Or are you guys just all?
Oh yeah.
Southern California.
So, SoCal,
California.
baby. Yeah, I got it.
Well, David.
SoCal. Jeff, where are you from? No, really? Oz?
Flint, Michigan, where the water is really good.
It is? Like you don't have to buy it. Can you actually just drink it?
No, you can light it on fire though.
Yeah.
Oh, like moonshine?
It'll turn you around.
No, it's just like really bad.
It'll turn all your
They
lifestyle
had a big water
blood
crisis
black.
recently.
Oh, they did. Oh,
Yeah.
that's.
You
terrible.
don't know Flint, Michigan's water crisis?
No,
All
I
over the
don't.
Okay.
I don't.
She lives under a rock.
I live in SoCal.
Under a rock in SoCal.
The rocks are big here.
Yes, they're very big, especially
big.
in La Jolla.
Yeah.
Those are big rocks. People like to live under those rocks quite often in La Jolla.
The seals.
Did you like that?
We have
Did you see what I did there?
I didn't really get that.
That's okay. I'll explain it later. We'll have class after this. No.
Thank you.
All right. So let's go ahead.
Yeah, how about another song?
Yeah, let's segue. What
Yes.
else you guys got on deck for us on tape or?
Well, we were
is
talking
that
about
called?
Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
I don't know what the color of the water is there.
I didn't mean.
I
to,
don't either.
I didn't mean to say that in a derogatory way.
No, it's not taken. None
It's
taken. But it's a
undrinkable?
great transition
It was-
into
yeah.
the next song that we're going to
The
play.
people
I'm
there are
such a
all great.
dumbass.
Green water.
Great, yes.
It's a probiotic, right?
You couldn't write it any better.
See, that's the magic of radio right there. You know, it's just you
are
let
a
things.
professional.
Yeah, you let things naturally evolve, and it's like, oh, we're talking about Flint, Michigan. How about Green Water by Southern Rain?
Okay.
Nice.
And this is off the new album that'll be debuted on May 26th. And actually, get your tickets now. That's at the Ramona Main Stage. Where can you find those tickets?
We have them,
Okay,
and we also.
you greedy sons of bitches, give them
Yeah,
up.
we mark them up
Until or into,
300%. Actually,
Well, so you get them like
you can get them from us, or you can get them from
300%
the
off,
Ramona
right?
Main Stage website.
Okay, well, hopefully they don't sell out.
get your
good one.
tickets.
So yeah, get. It's going to be an awesome show. You've got who do you have opening up for you again?
Viscous.
Viscous.
Our bass player Mel, his son's band. He's a great front man, great singer.
Awesome.
Okay.
They're gonna open up the show for us.
Very incestuous. It's family. Yeah.
Yep.
See, that's where it works.
$20 word right
Exactly.
there.
Wait, what? It's a C note, baby, right?
It's all about bloodline.
Why
then
go
also-
down the street
Is
when
it
you
who-
go across the hall?
Is it who you know or who you blow? I don't know.
You can only trust your son and cousins.
And then also, my band Red Tail Riders will be opening.
That's
the
right.
Riders?
That's right. Now that's that.
Kind of a reunion of the guys from Mother Grundy that used to play there all
yes,
the time. So
yes. I remember
people.
we did a thing at Brick by Brick with
right.
that band. So that's going to be exciting. So make sure you get your tickets now and get out there. We're going to go ahead and listen to another song off of that album, and this is Green Water by Southern Rain.
Don't drink it. Enjoy it.
like
this
the
groove.
funk. Yeah.
Staring at that green water on that hot summer day. She grabbed up my last beer, had it out on me. I say, yeah, that woman got the best of me, yeah. Well, I guess I had it coming. She done turned her heart away from me, yeah.
It's very sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Walking down these city streets.
That seemed like a fit, right? That sounded like a fit, right?
I'm a saint.
Downtown Harlem in the middle of summer, Colt 45, right?
Disagree on.
I think we're gonna have you on the second album.
That woman made a fool of me. Well, I guess I had it coming. She done turned her heart away from me.
Yeah, baby.
Now it's time for me. Leave this time behind. I'm a half a mile down the road and
It's just so funky. Like it's grooved to it so well.
It's that Memphis blues, man.
Yeah.
got that woman to blame it on, yeah. Well, I guess I had it coming. She done turned her heart away from me. Well, I guess I had it coming. She done turned her heart away from me, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dave's struggling with the headphones. Eric, can you help him with those Behringer? Oh, he got it. All right.
Oy.
I knew something went right.
Yeah, now, am I amiss or did I not hear any keys in that track?
It was all B3.
Okay. So it's the organ.
I don't think there was any piano in there.
Yeah. Okay.
So who writes? How do you guys collaborate? And
Clavinet.
Okay. Yeah.
Clavinet, yes,
And
also.
B3,
How do we write?
yeah, do you write together? Or do you like write lyrics, or you got a melody, or like
Well,
how does that all?
I'm
work
really
for you guys?
excited to start working on the second album because we're going to all collaborate,
Right
co-write.
on.
So you wrote most of this album.
I wrote all of that
Okay.
album. Just because of the musicians we had when we first started. Skynyrds, Innyrds kind of took a break, and I was getting
A little ants in
I
the
was
pants?
getting ants in the pants for real, and I called Mel, and I'm like, man, we got to start something, you know. So I got a few songs that I wrote. A couple of these songs are 5-6 years old that I just never did anything with, you know.
Yeah, back here melon, but you know.
So yeah, so we got
Sometimes they
the
get stuck
thing
back
rolling,
there.
and with the original lineup of this band, you know, it was kind of a crapshoot.
Yeah.
And
it came together really
so
well.
yeah, thanks to these
Kinda
guys
nailed
right
it.
here. Yeah.
What time frame did you guys finally coalesce into what you have now? Like when did that magical Jello mold fold in together?
8 months.
Yeah, 8 months to a year maybe.
Okay.
We've been together. Before that, everything was kind of just scratched off, back
Yeah.
to the starting board. You know,
Yeah.
which I'm glad we did that because
Well, it sounds really good. You guys, like the five of you together, have a really good sound, and I got to give you Jeff props on mixing, mastering this. It sounds really good.
So do his drums.
So he jumped off mic in favor of Dave, and now I want to talk to Jeff and not Dave.
Oh, would
that's just the way this works. No, that was just a quick question. Now, Dave, I want to know what brand of coffee did you have in that Starbucks cup?
I believe this is the Pike.
Pike.
Jameson Pike.
Okay.
Jameson.
Yes.
Yes. Is that part of the new Blonde series?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Bald series.
Bald series. There we go. There we go. Hey, you got a little bit of a landing strip up there.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Is that okay to say to bald men you have a nice landing strip?
I'll take any compliment I can get.
You can take it from him.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
You gave it up, man.
Yeah, I did. I had my hair long for many years. Well, actually, only 3 years. I grew it out to donate, and so it took me a little over 3 years to give 2 10-inch donations. And side note, never tell a gay man who's drunk in your car that you just donated 10 inches.
I was just going to say.
Yeah.
He will turn that around on you and try and turn it into you.
I would give anything to give a 10-inch donation. Really, I would.
Would you?
I would. It's not going to happen, but I would.
I don't think you
I
know
might
what
even go
we.
for nine.
No.
Are you playing into this? Please tell me you're just
Bragging rights.
Okay.
Is all I want. Come on, man.
Okay,
I
so,
wish I
so
could take
David
the
is the jokester of the band. He's
Okay.
been titled that.
You
David.
know
I didn't
you're
know.
perfect for podcasting because no one can tell in person if you're joking or not.
I have not told one joke.
Lie.
Serious.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Okay.
He's just that funny.
You're fired. Give up the microphone.
Oh, he's already fired?
I just figured out the head.
How much Jameson did you have in that? Was it all venti? I mean, come on.
They have a bigger one than that, too.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Trenta. Yeah.
No, they have a bigger
Oh, see,
one now.
he even knows.
My goodness.
The bigger one that came out.
Well, that's about 10 inches right there.
Yeah. Well.
And
10
you would
inches
know.
of
We're right back. You
Jameson.
guys are really stuck on the 10 inches. What's up?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh man, this
Again,
just
yes.
this podcast just
Can
went
we
in a
edit
bad
this?
direction.
It was all going to be edited.
Please take all of this out.
The old black licorice.
No,
Just wait 3
most of this
minutes,
is
you're
going to
savable.
stay in.
Yeah.
Just most of it's
You
going to
know
stay
what?
in.
It is.
You know, just like the 10 inches, most of it's going to stay in.
Isn't it a 10-inch record? Hello.
My big 10-inch
Record.
Aerosmith. There we go.
Vinyl wrapped.
Ba-dum-bum.
Yes. There
Just
we go.
the tip. Just
Speaking of with vinyl, I want to ask you guys about that because vinyl's actually making a comeback.
Yeah.
Are you
I want to get this on vinyl. I do.
this album?
It
Yes.
should be on vinyl.
Are you going to have any vinyl copies at the release party on the
No.
26th?
No, from what Jeff was telling me, it's about a year and a half wait to get your stuff on vinyl.
That's how popular
That's
it
how
is
popular
right
it
now
is.
because it is a massive comeback for many reasons because it also gives you more opportunity to get sampled
Yes.
because of what the vinyls can be used for. And for some reason, the singles, like the EP vinyls, are huge. Like the 10 inches.
Yeah.
Like really, what the fuck? I don't get it.
I already said that.
Interesting.
The 10-inch.
Yeah, we just can't get off the 10 inch.
No,
I don't know.
That's what she said.
That was a good one, Big John.
like it.
Big John, by the way.
Oh man,
Nice.
I'm so
Yeah.
afraid.
it's
You
getting
should be afraid.
it's
You
getting
should
to
be.
the end of the day. Yeah, be very afraid. Okay, so we got the CD release party on the 26th of May. What else you guys got coming up?
Well, not a whole lot right now. I mean,
Well, that's
Yeah.
boring. Give me a better answer.
we're still in the booking process.
Edit.
You know,
Yeah.
we just finished the album. We booked this release party, and you know we're up in the air.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Anywhere
Stones.
and everywhere.
So where
World
can people
tour with the
find?
I don't think are the Stones still playing.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
I think someone dropped
Keith
dead
Richards
recently.
can't die.
No,
So
but they
He's
said that.
totally indestructible. That guy is never going anywhere. Where can we find you? Let me say that again. Where can we find you?
southernrainmusic.com.
Beautiful, and you're
On
on
Facebook,
Yeah.
Facebook as well.
Spotify.
Yes. Not
No,
yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Twitter, Instagram.
No.
When you release this, no Twitter, Instagram.
No.
Someone's got to start an Instagram
Just a
page.
second, let me-
Come on.
Maybe we'll do,
Do
that.
it. Do it.
You need to do that
It's
before the
awful,
party.
But, you
I'm
know.
telling you, if this party sells
fucking
out,
kids,
you need to
that's
give
all
them a
they do.
hashtag and or something to tag, because
It's
you
gonna
gotta
sell
do
out,
that.
Big John. Come on, seriously, you heard them right.
So it's really easy to start an Instagram account.
Oh, yeah.
It's super fucking easy.
It's a pain in the ass.
And I hear Twitter's coming back too, so you
It
might
is.
as well
I'm just-
join those two side by side, because you can actually link Instagram to your Twitter page, and it'll automatically post
You
from
do the one
Insta to
post,
Twitter.
and then it gets to everything.
My head's going to explode.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's like a FAQ.
Wait,
I-
get on the mic. What was that?
Social media 101.
Social media 101. Yeah.
You guys need to have teenagers. They take care of all that shit.
You know, I
I'm
do
not
have
kidding.
a 14-year-old, and
Really?
but right now he's restricted from his phone.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, subplot.
Too much Tinder.
Why don't you tell him?
You know what?
I
When
found
my
some
son was
stuff
14,
on
he
there
was
that
blocked.
was not appropriate. So
My kid got suspended for sending pictures.
That snort from Spicy.
Sample that.
Yeah, that's sampled. That's going to go on a
Are you
keyboard.
gonna
and just-
trademark that?
That'll be fun.
Ew, that's terrible. Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine that sound on a
Just
keyboard?
no.
That would actually be quite interesting for a progressive
it.
rock sound. Yeah,
on it.
like a nice little
Yeah, we'll
background.
do that, yeah.
It'd be interesting.
Oh my God.
Throw that in with the funky bass line.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Mel just
Mel said they're all
He's like,
funky.
I'm a funky bass player. Watch me slapping the bass. Alrighty, well let's go ahead and get into this last track you guys sent me from this new album.
I think I
What?
chipped my tooth.
Someone said something.
Who?
What?
What?
Where?
You?
Why?
Who's on third? What?
I have no idea what just happened.
Oh, you don't know that
So
one?
I'm going to go ahead and introduce this song. This is the final song we're going to play from Southern Rain. This is off their new album. Don't forget their CD release party is going to be May 26th. That's a Saturday up at Ramona Main Stage. So make sure you get your tickets now.
It's a great
Aren't you
venue.
MCing it?
Huh?
Aren't you MCing it?
Am I?
Yeah, well, you said
Shit,
you're coming.
I did say, yeah, I said I'm coming.
You're going to be on the mic, too.
Okay, if I'm coming, I'm on the mic, I guess. So I will be emceeing the event. So if you want to see me look like a fool on stage, that'll be fun. Alrighty, so this is Out of Control by Southern Rain on their newest album coming out, their only album so far. One of many.
Latest and
The
greatest.
anthology.
Yes, first of the anthology. All right, here it is, Out of Control. And so I was waiting for that power coming in.
Let me tell you what takes me back when I was young, raising hell with my buddies all over town, hitting up that drive-through liquor store for a case of beer and a fifth of Jack D. All my troubles disappeared, 'cause I was living life in the fast lane, spinning out of control. All I know is I've got to change, yeah. Wind up 6 feet in a hole. One piece of advice, son, in case you thought getting away without paying now and won't get caught. That ain't the story I'm telling, no fancy ending, 'cause I did my fair share of time, son. Hope they didn't catch me again, 'cause I was living life in the fast lane, spinning out of control. All I know is I've got to change, yeah. Wind up 6 feet in a hole. I can't see the light at the end of the road, and I can't say why you're crying.
God, the guitar tone is so on point on the song.
The outro's in a minute.
Oh, Mike number one. Mike's number one.
This is why I want to get off the mic. I'm such an asshole on the mic.
Total dick.
That was perfect timing too. That was like right. I'm such an
It
asshole.
was in the break.
Yeah, I'm keeping that.
No, shut up. They're playing.
Sample that too.
That'll make the next album.
Wind up 6 feet in a hole. Yeah. I'm 6 feet in a hole. Yeah. Oh, 6 feet in a hole.
Your tone.
Yes, you're welcome. You know, it is so smooth and it's just so on point. It just sits well in the mix, the way it's mixed and produced, obviously, but it just sounds so perfect. I just love it.
Well, you're saying that
It's
you
very-
go for a warmer tone, and that the warmer tones they kind of sit not really lower, but more easily.
It's kind of smoky back there. And
Yeah, it's like a
Sexy,
velvet,
yeah.
like a velvet couch, you know.
I've been messing with the tone knobs a little bit,
Velour.
and I think on that song,
What amps do you play on?
I recorded that on a 74 Marshall.
I don't know what that means.
Incredible. That's what that means.
Lindsay's like, I know what that means.
That's badass.
Lindsay's got a wet spot now. Okay.
Nope.
Share my secrets. You know good stuff. I'm just saying.
Well, you guys sound great. So, and I've heard all of you guys together individually in some sort of performance aspect, and you guys are all seasoned musicians. And to see you guys sitting together and creating this nice original artwork finally, doing something on your own, I really like it. I love the sounds of the song. I can't wait to hear what you guys come up with when you start writing your new album.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, but I'm definitely looking forward to May 26th. We're going to see you guys play most of, if actually all of these songs live, right?
Yes.
And the album will be there for sale.
Yes.
Unfortunately, not on vinyl, but trust me, you're going to want it on CD and vinyl anyway.
Yeah.
CD in the car, vinyl at home with the brandy glass and the cigar and the smoking jacket. Yeah.
And now I'm getting thirsty.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said,
Cool break.
thank you guys so much for coming out.
It's a
Is there
pleasure.
anything else you want to plug? Anything else you want to say?
Great barbecue at the Ramona Main
Yes.
Stage now, too.
Ah.
Great barbecue.
Newly remodeled bar with full
They
bar,
did.
not just wine and.
Oh, really? They've mastered it out now.
Very cool.
It's really nice.
I heard it was redone.
I know, right?
It's good.
I know. I'm hitting Mike's on the way home.
Real deal.
Wait, I got to go north for Mike's. Phil's.
Phil's is down the street.
Yeah, Phil's.
Mike's is down the other street, though.
On the other street. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and sign off here. Thank you guys again for coming out. This has been awesome. Check out Southern Rain on Facebook. You can find them easily, just Southern Rain, and it's spelled REIGN, not the wet stuff that falls from the sky, but the commanding attention you pull when you hit the stage. So Southern Rain, again, find them anywhere and get ready. May 26th, their album will drop. Will it be on iTunes when it drops?
Most likely, yes.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully other places. So, all righty, guys. Well, thanks again, and we will talk to you guys later.
Thank you. It's
Thank
been a
you.
pleasure.
Bye. Thank you again to the guys of Southern Rain for coming out and having a seat on our podcast. And make sure and check them out Saturday, May 26th at the Ramona Maid Stage for their CD release party of some of the songs that you just heard. Also, special thanks to Spicy Kim, our executive producer and co-host for this episode, and for Big John for engineering and producing the show. And make sure you subscribe to us on Spotify, TuneIn, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever you can find us. You can also go to DustyFuton.com where you can hear every episode ever produced of the Dusty Futon. If you'd like to support the Dusty Futon directly, go check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/thedustyfuton or search us at patreon.com. We will be offering behind-the-scenes access and many other features for a small monthly contribution. And don't forget to check out Backstage360.com for some incredible information and editorials about bands coming to San Diego and all over the country. I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Dusty Futon, a Dusty Futon LLC production. And we will see you next episode right here on The Dusty Futon.